TravelingMel.com. After days of rain, we are going to enjoy the semi-sunny day and go for a walk. We're going to take this gondola, which we can see right from our balcony here in Kirchberg in Tyrol, and up to the top where it should be fairly flat walking. And of course, as in any good Austrian or German hike, there will be several restaurants along the way where we can grab a beverage and hopefully have some really great views up there. So we're excited to get out today. Mountains are riddled with gondolas and chairlifts, and one of the fun things, although kind of expensive, is to ride the lift up to the top and then either go for a hike or just grab a beer or some lunch or something, and then you can ride it right back down. You can also take a mountain bike on these things most of the time, and a lot of people do that. They use them either to hike or to bike or to drink beer. We are about halfway up the mountain in our gondola. It's super fun. Great views of our little town down there, and watching people ride down the hill on their bicycles. And we're passing our first restaurant. Behind me is the Val der Kaiser, which is this really rocky mountain range that we've been seeing from lots of places on our hike. And it's so cool, and I kind of wish we were walking around up there. As promised, there are several restaurants and guest houses down here, so you barely have to walk at all before you can get to one of them. And I think it would be pretty awesome to stay up here overnight, actually. And then mountains in the background, and I think we're about ready to start walking. Our plan for the day, which is open to changes, of course, is to walk out to a restaurant out here called the Hochbrunn, which is about a 30-minute walk according to the sign, and have something there. We brought our own lunch, so we'll probably maybe stop right before or after to eat. And then from there, we could do another little loop trail, or we could head back. We're just gonna see how everybody's temperament and motivation is once we get there.
So we're within striking distance of the restaurant, and we've been hearing cowbells, and this little house has a barn underneath it. The guest house we were going to go to was closed, even though the map said it should be open this time of year. And so we're going to make do with a picnic in this beautiful location.
restaurant there. So one of the things that's really important to me, and I think to our whole family, is getting out and exploring these places we're visiting by exploring the natural areas. And in Europe, there's not a whole lot of like natural left or wilderness, but there are these big open spaces, these mountains where we can hike around, and we get part of the culture, both because it's full of milk cows, like the one that's open right there. And you see them out on the hillsides and you hear the clanging of the cowbells all while you're hiking. And then there's tons of these restaurants, people sitting on the deck, enjoying a time out. And also it's not just tourists that are out here walking around the mountains. It's part of the culture in Austria. And so this is what people do for enjoyment. This is what they do on the weekends. It's not the only thing they do, but it is one of the things. So you feel like you're getting kind of the best of both worlds, or I do. You're getting outside, we're getting moving, we're in nature, so to speak, and there's cows too. Bonus. One of my favorite things about summer in Austria is all the flowers. Between these big, huge meadows full of flowers and the flower boxes in front of people's houses, makes me smile.
Gondola. It's sort of like a ginger ale crossed with a Sprite. It sounds really bad, but it's actually really good.
Prost! We had a great day in the mountains, walking, checking in with some cows, having a beer at the restaurant atop the mountain, and awesome. We're gonna head down the gondola now back to our apartment, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will give us a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see or questions you have about hiking in Austria. Not that we're experts, but we'll try. And anything else. Thanks for watching.